So, Justice for Orthodoxy, I got 40 minutes into, or 1 minute, 42 seconds into the video, and I realized something was amiss where you said there are church fathers that recognize the toll houses. Let me ask you this. When any of the saints mention anything about the, the veil that lies between this life and the next, um, is the manufactured doctrine that he came up with from pulling many sources together. And I mean, this is what Protestants do. They quote mine, right? They proof text and they quote mine. Is that what we exist off of? That is the essence of the New Age with social justice and the atheists. The atheists invented the social justice warrior and this hate and this building tensions between the whites and the blacks and the Latinos and the Asians. They thrive. This is their scum, and they thrive off of this garbage. Um, and was he not a part of ROCOR? I mean, this is the exact problem I had with accepting ROCOR in back, lock, stock, and barrel. It's like, yeah, we accept them in now, but the schismatics who we don't accept that. Those bastards who went away. I mean, when you come in, you reject what that is. I mean, we're going to let the poison. I mean, that is worldliness. That is ecumenism, going away from the Holy Mother Church. We're going to do our own thing for a while. We'll catch up to you in about 70 years. Or what was it? No, I guess it was about more like 80, 90. Yeah, about 90, right? They came back in what? Oh, like 2010? Did they come back? 2008? Oh, there's this separatist over here that teaches this thing. Good thing I don't believe that. Where have I gone wrong? Where can you find mention of these toll houses in any of liturgy? When somebody is departed in the funeral rites, where do you find these? Please tell me, because I was always taught that the teaching of the church is that which the church, what we say in all of our liturgy, in everything, in all of our services. And point out to me where is this fancy new teaching that is secret, that comes out of. Does anything good come out of monasteries? Only, I mean, monasteries are built on fallible people, right? And if they don't have good oversight, then it's a brood of witches, basically. I mean, can somebody just declare, "Oh, I'm now a bishop," or I'm now a monk, and since I act in this over holy way, that's like what the Protestants think somebody should be like. Now I get to tell people around. I get to judge people. This doesn't make sense to me. And it is nothing to convince me of toll houses. I mean, that's like he's a bishop, because it's not like a bishop was ever an arch heretic. Or, well, so many people inside the church right now believe him, because it's not like, over half of the church became Arian at one point, or a third of them became Marcionites, or the ones in Persia were stuck under the Nestorian heresy. This is a monstrous way to argue for something. Well, I saw some I've seen some texts that say God wants to kill your family. It doesn't make them true or right, or that God even said that, or that was the meaning of what they said. You must hate your mother and love your father. Therefore, Charles Manson was right. kids, rise up and kill your parents, kill anybody over the age of 20. That's ludicrous to me, and I reject these. Just like people who want to prohibit alcohol or dancing or things. The Orthodox Church does not. We're not hyper fundamentalists. We think it is a wicked thing to censure dancing or alcohol. Like, are you go be a Protestant then? Like that's the attitude. But he was a holy man. He abstained from these things. Okay, but everybody sins through omission, so it doesn't matter. I mean, the Theotokos and John the Baptist sinned through omission, but it is commission. What have you done? This is the issue. And look, I went away from the world and was never tempted. Okay, but then how do you live in the world and say you were never tempted? There's two things. So it's not like, oh, you get bonus points for being a monk. You don't on these issues. You absolutely don't. Maybe if you some great work of faith, but we're all called. Are you called to be married? Are you called to be a monk? Are you called to be neither? I mean, what's going on?